Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already seen my face before. So basically today this is the second time I'm doing a video like this. Last time I did a video like this, it was last summer when I was going into my sophomore year of high school. Now I'm going into my junior year, so I thought I would do another 10 things I learned in my blank year of high school. So obviously this is 10 things I learned in my sophomore year of high school. And so we're just gonna get straight into it. Number one, people will do anything to get into college, or a good college I should say, because basically a month after the Parkland shooting in Florida, our school district had a or was it, I don't even know if it wasn't like nationwide or anything, I don't remember, but we basically had a walkout on March 14th, and I didn't personally, when I didn't really ask a lot of people, I asked like my main friends, and I heard from my other friends that a lot of people who said no said because they would, if you went out and you walked out, you were gonna get a detention, and if you got a detention, it would deter you from getting into the National Honor Society in our school, which would look good on your college transcript or your high school transcript to get into college. So a lot of people didn't want to get a detention so they could get into NHS, because I guess people thought if you got a detention, you were automatically not allowed to get into NHS. There's a specific program at our school, we call it, it's like a leadership thing, and basically I overheard again from my friends saying that they heard people saying that they were only doing it to get in so it could look good for colleges. So that's what I heard. Number two is that people make a lot of new friends. I know I made a ton of new friends this year, and I saw like people who became friends with other people who I would have never thought that they would be friends with. And sophomore year is kind of like when a lot of groups kind of broke up and formed new groups. So people were kind of figuring out who they were like really vibing with and stuff. I'm so pale. My face is so pale compared to my arms. Number three, being involved in school is not lame. I don't know, I feel like I might have said this last year, but I was in student council a lot, and I was very much involved due to some of my friends who were very involved, and they would invite me to be involved in these other activities, and it was really fun, and it was totally not lame. And I definitely went to more football games than I did last year, because like football games, you know, it's like Friday night, everybody's gonna be there, everybody's gonna have fun, and yeah, it's totally not at all lame to be involved in school, like whether it be helping out anybody or like going to pep rallies. Like pep rallies are so much fun. And then you could see in my St. Baldrick's vlog, I'll put it up in the eye, I was involved with helping that, and it was a lot of fun. Number four is everybody's basically getting their licenses. So basically people are getting cars, and the people who don't get their licenses, who are younger, a lot of them end up being like, oh, I don't have a ride, can you come pick me up? I don't really have a problem with it, but some people do. They have a problem with like picking up people constantly who are like, oh, I don't have my license, I need a ride. But yeah, everybody's like getting their license, so it's really crazy. And then like everybody's like going out and doing stuff. Kind of along with that is everybody's kind of turning, most of the people are turning 16, which means they can get a job, so people start getting jobs. And so I noticed basically everybody kind of complains about their manager and stuff. Like I noticed that's a popular thing among those who are working, is that everybody like hates their manager. And yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't work, like, or I can't hang out, I gotta go to my job. And a lot of people, you know, with their jobs, they spend the money on food, which is like this could be like an extra bonus thing, but a ton of people, their hanging out involves like food and stuff, so that's what they use their money for. Number six, kind kind of going along with number 2 is that making new friends isn't really that hard. You would think that it'd be like really hard to make new friends, or at least I thought it would be, but I naturally make friends like randomly. Like I made this one friend, his name is Sarthak. I don't even know how we started talking or anything. We just started talking. We had like 2 classes together and we just started talking, and yeah, he's pretty cool. But yeah, it's not that hard to make friends. You just gotta be nice and like, you know, learn how to vibe with a certain person. Cause like everybody's different, so like you gotta know how to interact with each person. It's good to have a variety of friends. 7, sometimes you gotta sacrifice hanging out with friends for homework. I noticed that a lot of my friends, I was in an AP class this year, and so I had a lot of friends who were in AP classes, and a lot of them would sacrifice hanging out with friends to do homework. And they would be up late at night. This kind of goes along with it. A lot of people stay up really, really late. I know some people, they'll be up to like 1 or 2 a.m. doing homework, or they'll wake up at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to do homework. And a lot of people who do that stuff are very successful. I know for sure. A lot of people who do that are very successful. They work really hard, and so, I mean, I guess this is kind of leading into number 8. Basically, you need to start getting your time management skills together, because basically, sophomore year, you know, you kind of like, it's like the year before junior year, which is basically when you take the SAT. And if you're in an AP class, you probably had to start learning how to manage your time in freshman year, like, because AP classes take a lot of time management away, or requires a lot of time management. And so yeah, you basically gotta, and then if you have a job or you do sports or clubs or any after school stuff, you really gotta like figure out like your time management skills, because I still haven't done that, but I'll probably kick in this junior year due to the SAT. But yeah, number 9, this one is so big, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is just general like knowledge, but basically communication can solve a lot of problems. Basically, it's basically just what it sounds like. I know I had an issue this year with one of my friends, and we talked it out, and it was all good after that. We're closer now. We're a lot closer now. And like, being petty isn't cool. I don't think it was ever cool. Like, sometimes it's funny, but being petty and not talking to someone when you're mad with them isn't how I haven't had any problems like that with my friends. Everybody communicates their issues. Everybody communicates. All of my friends do, at least. And the people who don't are the people who still haven't like grown up or gotten the gist of things, because it's not okay to keep that stuff all bottled up inside. You're gonna have a lot of difficulty when it comes to future friendships and relationships in general, because you have to talk stuff out. It's all about whether or not the person is gonna take the time to listen to your problems, your concerns, and what they're gonna do about it. Because if you and the other person are mature enough, then you will figure out your problems and you will not have any more issues, because communication is the key. And then number 10, this one's kind of just random, but vaping is a waste of money. I know, I'm not saying like, I don't hate people who vape or anything, but it's just like a waste of money, because it's just like water vapor and stuff. And like, I know some of the little boxes or thingies, they cost like 40, 30 bucks. And I'm talking like overall in general, it's just a waste of money, because like, it's like, it doesn't help you get ahead in life. You could possibly be like draining your money. Like, if you have a job and you're like spending all your money on these juices, then it's just a waste of your money, which you could be using to get like a new phone, or a new backpack, or I don't know, whatever you're into. Cause like, you could be using it for a lot of other things, or like saving up for college and stuff, you know? But yeah, so that was my list of 10 things I learned sophomore year. Or probably things that just became a lot more clear to me sophomore year. And yeah, so basically that's it. I'm gonna just put a little message in right here. Basically, so I have a job now. This year is junior year, you know, SATs. I'm taking 2 AP classes this year, so I'm gonna put this mention in before. I'm gonna try summer to upload every single week. That's gonna be my challenge for myself. When the school year comes around, I don't know how my schedule is gonna change when it comes, because like I said, I need to start working on time management skills, even though I probably should have gotten used to it by now and started getting my ish together the sophomore year. But yeah, so I'll be uploading I'll be trying to upload every single week summer, and then we'll see what happens when the school year comes around and where my channel will go from there. Thank you so much for watching. I know my friends watch. Hi guys. If you think I missed something, you can leave it in the comments below. Or I don't know. Like I kind of made this list, like not really quickly, but I kind of just like thought of the first things that came to my mind. So like if I missed something, then maybe like I said, leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.